Hi Dan, so I've just put the first swing on the left hand side and then the new one on the right hand side towards the end. Um, so setup is good in terms of stuff that we're going to look at. Backswing is nice, position at the top is nice. Um, so obviously we're just trying to get you towards better ball striking, less sort of manipulation with the hands through impact really to get a better strike. So you can see the initial movement here already starting to lose pressure sort of out of the ground. So you can see that pelvis starts to lift, and you get and as you called it, you feel like you're rotating with your right side rather than getting the left side to pull back. So really here you should starting to see that left buttock coming back onto this yellow line here. But you can see the pressure moves quite quickly into that right toe, so the right heel starts to shift off the ground. Pelvis starts to lift and almost get underneath your rib cage. It forces the hands to move out, and again, if anything, you're getting towards those sort of heeled strikes. So if I go to the one on the right hand side now, you can see the initial feeling from the top now is very much feel like you almost get this squat down. So if anything, you're feeling the pressure move down into the ground. Gives you a much better starting point for actually getting the rotation in faster. But you can see as the club works down now, you remain back on this line. When I move you into this position here, you can see how you've stayed much more in the posture, and with the tilts you've stayed back on the line obviously, and what that then causes is the hand path doesn't shift out as much. So if you look at the space between this here versus the one on the left hand side, this is much more where we'd expect to see it coming into impact. So you know, with the hands not effectively getting close to the ball, there's much less chance of you not getting that heeled strike. For you as well, feeling like the right foot is staying planted on the ground, it just helps you to stay in your tilt and your posture a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, you can see the total difference between the two here, but it's trying to get you to understand from the top of the swing here, the feeling is not actually turn. A lot of people from the top of the swing, they just try and turn. I would very much with yourself feel, if anything, you are pushing that pressure back down into that right foot, not even the left foot, trying to push it back down into the right foot. That then gives you the sort of what's called ground force reaction to kind of push up and then around. So really the key to getting this and why it looks so different is the initial transition movement is down, not rotate, if that makes sense. But you can see the difference in ball flight, difference in strike, which is the main thing. Keep at it. Any questions at all, just let me know.